Hello everyone, Groypers, and the Cyberpunks. I am XYBERJAE. I will be doing reaction videos from now on. There's some content that I won't be putting on Instagram anymore, or simply sending it in only messages, and some of the unfortunate comments that I made on X have already been infiltrated and compromised, including YouTube as well. I like doing shorts. I love doing short content, but I don't have a TikTok because I was canceled a long time ago for certain comments as well, certain posts. But I will be doing some reaction videos on YouTube, and I will be posting it on here. I watch YouTube videos all the time, and I'm going to go over some of the influencers and podcasters that I listen to, that I follow. First off, I like IAN CARROLL. Shout out to Women Propaganda for putting me on reaction videos. So I'm going to be doing that from now on. I do follow Nick Fuentes, but I think if you want to look at the highlights of Nick Fuentes, just follow Women Propaganda. Shout out to Hayden McDougall. Just follow him because he does it. I'm not trying to copy anybody. Um, Also, Andrew from Don't Walk Run, Paul Joseph Watson, and Tucker Carlson. So I'll be reacting to their videos. If it's fun, if it's Hollywood related, I'll put it on my other account, my actor's profile. I'll put the link in the bio for that YouTube channel. It's mainly my monologues and auditions, but for stuff like this, conspiracy theories, politics stuff, it's all the virtual world. So, yeah, I'm a nightcrawler for a reason. So I will be reacting in a XYBERJAE form as this character. But without further ado, let's watch this video. This one is IAN CARROLL. Some most hilarious 5 minutes on the internet. It's really reacting to Nick Fuentes, but he's talking about Ben Shapiro from the Daily Wire. And it was when he went live with Megyn Kelly. So stuff like this, stuff like IAN CARROLL. Maybe I'll do Woman Propaganda. I'd like to do that, and Tucker Carlson, of course, because they're on a certain side of things that I'm on. But as far as reaction videos, when it comes to shorts, clips, content, I'll probably keep that on Instagram. I'll put the link in the bio, obviously. But certain posts I won't be able to do anymore because I have too many eyes watching, and certain things that I do that may compromise that as well. But as far as watching YouTube videos, the reason I got into streaming, shout out to OBS Studio, finally got it set up on my computer desktop, and I'm watching these videos. A lot of people ask me, where do you get your data from? Where do you get your facts from? Like, who's teaching you all this stuff? It's all of those influencers that I'm telling you about. So I will be posting the videos that I watch, the ones that I get personally, where I get my ideas. I might as well just react to their whole video. I figured I'm watching all these YouTube videos and not getting anything for it. So I might as well stream with them, collab with them, and, well, at least some of you people will be able to follow them through me, or follow me through them. So if you don't want to subscribe to them and you're subscribed to me, that's fine. You could watch the videos with me together. Let's check it out. And yeah, no point in getting a microphone since I wear a mask anyway. Yeah, let's start with this one. This is IAN CARROLL. Please subscribe to the channel. Please reshare, like, comment. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Okay. I will be skipping over some of the scenes, so we don't need to see all of it.
So you and I have talked about Nick Fuentes many times over the years and our many appearances together, and that's how I knew about him, because he was saying absolutely terrible things about you.
And we're not going to watch the whole 11 minutes. We're just going to watch the start of this clip.
and I am going to show a video, please forgive me, of one of my first introductions to this guy, Nick Fuentes, and what he was saying about Ben. This is a video of him showing himself playing Grand Theft Auto, right?
Megan, I'm not trying to shit on you. I'm sure you seem like a lovely woman. But you're
This is
such
why
a
I
mom,
might as well get
you're
something
such
out
a
of
parent,
this.
You're old.
Streaming
It's
together.
hilarious. And that's fine. That's fine. But it gets way better than just this part.
A video game where you shoot people, and he's pretending that this character in the video is Ben. Let's watch.
Nick is literally live streaming Grand Theft Auto like 6 years ago.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that makes me laugh and laugh. That's a funny one. What a chance encounter that was. I think I just saw Ben Shapiro.
But there's more.
These guys have, I mean, obviously, they have never been in a Call of Duty chat room. These guys have obviously, they don't have kids or they're not paying very good attention to them. Because A, that was the tamest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. B, he wasn't actually referring to the guy who was shooting as Ben Shapiro. He was making a running joke. And if you had any context, other than your out of context clip, you would find one of the funniest fucking clips on the internet today. Check this out. This is pure gold. And oh my god. Let's just remember, it's been 10 years since Ben Shapiro, rather than debating Nick Fuentes, tried to cancel him. Had whole organizations gang up on him, had him debanked, had him put on the no-fly list, had him kicked off of all the platforms, everything they could possibly try, except sitting down and out-thinking him in the open markets with your ideas. Ben Shapiro is still a fucking pussy, too scared to debate Nick Fuentes to this day. And he could do it anytime he wanted. He could do it right now. Nick Fuentes just re-offered the challenge just the other night. It would be the most watched debate in probably the whole decade. Like overnight. It would probably single-handedly bring the Israeli wire back from bankruptcy. Ben could get a new mansion. But oy vey, that would be very dangerous to do. That would be very bad to do, to engage in the free market of ideas. So let's just remember that that's the context around Ben Shapiro debating Nick Fuentes. And that's the context around the little joke that Nick just made in the last clip that you saw. And this is the clip that Megyn Kelly apparently didn't look far enough to find.
There's more.
Look,
Watch this.
Nick's just
He is
cruising
close.
around.
He is near, though. That is true.
He's looking for something. What's he looking for?
There he is. Yep. Hey, Ben. You thought you could get away from me the first time, huh? Without debating me? I just want to talk, please.
It's a Jew.
Stop
it's
running.
a Jewish guy in Grand Theft
I'm not a
Auto.
threat to you. Look, here I am. I showed up.
He literally is hunting down Ben Shapiro in Grand Theft Auto, not to shoot him, which is like the point of Grand Theft Auto is to just shoot random people, blow up cars, jump off buildings. That's what people do in Grand Theft Auto. Nick Fuentes is not doing that. Nick Fuentes is fucking finding the Jewish dude on the side of the road in Grand Theft Auto when he's live streaming, and he's getting out of his car and walking up to him, and because Ben Shapiro won't actually debate him in real life, instead, he's simulating it in Grand Theft Auto and saying, I'm not going to hurt you, I'm no threat to you, I just want to talk to you, I'm just here to debate you, Ben Shapiro, I'm just going to talk, don't run away, Ben Shapiro.
and I just want to talk about ideas, okay? You're the one that loves the marketplace of ideas so much. Just talk to me.
Sorry about that, guys.
And Megyn Kelly had no idea what she was referencing when she brought up that clip. This is literally a running joke in his streaming. When he was streaming video games and streaming Grand Theft Auto, he would make jokes when he would see the Jews on the side of the road that it was Ben Shapiro, and he would try to debate him in Grand Theft Auto. And then the Jewish guy would run away because it's Grand Theft Auto, and that's how it works. And then it just gets funnier and funnier. Don't worry, it gets better.
Get back here, bro.
He's just chasing him down
Ben Shapiro, bro.
for
Get
like
back
2
here.
minutes. Doesn't want to hurt him. And then,
Is this what you want, Ben? Is this what
Keep going.
Ben wants this instead of... Oh, taser? Do I have the taser?
he's looking for non-lethal
If I had
options.
the taser, I'd be able to...
Is it possible to subdue him? Can he subdue him?
I don't have anything that's not optical in it.
He's trying everything. He's trying everything.
No, on second thought, no. Bad idea.
He's still chasing him.
Disavow that. That's the only non-lethal weapon I have.
Literally, this is going on for minutes, trying non-lethal approaches to get a debate with
I wasn't even thinking.
What does it take to get a debate with Ben Shapiro? He'll try anything to get a debate with Ben Shapiro. He just wants to engage in the marketplace of
Think
ideas.
of it like that, Ben.
But then, what actually winds up happening in the clip?
I think you can keep this up.
The guy's running away, and then whoa, what just happened? He got hit by a car. The car ran him over.
Him. I will defend. Five.
They both survive, and then the very end of the clip, once they've been run over by cars, Nick's been chasing him down, he's been trying to debate him, and then the dude's running away, and the police shoot
What
him.
happened?
The police guy shot him.
Ben, are you okay? This is supposed to be a debate. This is a debate, you monsters. How could you kill him like...
And then Nick Shapiro comes to the defense of Ben Shapiro, or Nick Fuentes comes to the defense of Ben Shapiro and starts fighting the cops that just murdered him. And he starts going after them.
that?
This is supposed to be a debate, you animals.
I will avenge Ben Shapiro. I must avenge...
This is literally what Megyn Kelly was referencing with her terrible clip.
And I am going to show a video, please forgive me, of
Don't worry, Megan, we forgive you because that was fucking hilarious. Just one more time. I just want to watch the beginning of this one more time because it's just too good.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that.
Whoa. Let's get serious again
Mm-hmm.
because that was really funny, and the next clip is really fucked up. Candace did a great takedown of this clip earlier. Because this is super messed up, Ben. This is so fucked up, Ben. You're about to watch Ben Shapiro openly lie and slander Candace Owens. Just completely lie about what Candace Owens has been reporting. That we can all just go and watch and see that he's lying. It's like, this is the internet, bro. Like, if the roles were reversed, if this was Candace Owens saying this about Ben Shapiro, let's just say maybe there'd be a lawsuit. Maybe.
Mhm.
Like, it's like kind of slander to say that she has been saying that Erica murdered her husband. Candace has not been saying that. Not even in the slightest. She's not even said that she suspects that. Okay? She's not brought that up at all. But don't let that stop Ben.
To, for example, Candace Owens. I think that what Candace Owens is doing right now is evil. It is evil what she is doing right now. Okay, and I say that again.
but what
Because
like
it's
I didn't opine on whether it's evil or not, but my position is it's really none of my business. And
Well, why is it? I have a question.
So you're about to watch a first lie about what Candace Owens said. Verifiably lie. And then You're about to watch him publicly pressure and shame his friend, Megyn Kelly, exactly like what was happening to Charlie Kirk, exactly like what they do to everybody. Are you not going to disavow the stuff that never happened, that I'm saying happened but never happened? You're not going to disavow it? Look at all these people out there in the audience. If you don't disavow it, you're an evil person. I'm going to ruin your reputation. I mean, it would be really great if you disavowed. Disavow.
Why?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that you know who I'm talking about, but you help them out, you do everything for them, and this is the way they repay you. Unfortunately, you can't make them happy. They hate you no matter what, like Nick Fuentes says, and the saddest part is that it's kind of like you're on my side no matter what. But even if you're on my side, you're still under me. Remember that. It's like, well, then maybe I don't want to be on your side, and maybe that's why people don't like you. Ever thought of that? But that's just the way they were trained. That's the way they were brought up. It's in their blood. It's in their DNA. So you can't change people. That's one thing we've learned. You cannot change people, no matter what. All right, let's get over here. Yeah, this is why they're all divided now.
Isn't none of your business. I mean,
they are opportunists. Yeah.
I'm not mother of the internet.
No, but if this were on the
See?
left and somebody were accusing
she was on his side, and now
his wife having murdered him, I assume
he's not on her side, and
hey, Ben
she's
Shapiro,
not okay
when's the
with
last
that.
time that you disavowed Randy Fine?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Here we
Mark
go.
Levin for calling for murder and genocide? When's the last time that you disavowed Benjamin Netanyahu for purposely starving a civilian population?
Is that what Candace is accusing Eric?
This is why I mainly wanted to do this one, because of that part. I like that part.
She's accusing TPUSA insiders and other members of the right wing, including Seth Dillon, of being involved in the murder of Charlie Kirk. Yes.
Okay. Like I said, I don't take in that content, which is an honest statement. I don't have time to watch Candace.
And here's Megyn trying to disengage. I'm not trying to fucking do this, Ben.
Friendship should not, in our business, I think it's important. Listen,
and he just pushes and pushes and pushes.
And Candace
friendship
and I
should
are
not
not
trump.
We don't even know each other.
I understand, but even with Tucker, friendship should not trump
even with Tucker.
Our manifest requirement to speak out when people do and say things that are both detrimental to conservatism and morally wrong.
Okay,
And Ben is just blatantly a hypocrite here. Do you know how many fucking people are just blatantly evil and morally wrong on his team that he's never disavowed? That have killed thousands and thousands of babies and children. Nothing. Ben is literally an operative for an ethno-state conducting a genocide. What a fucking piece of shit. And by literally an operative, let's be clear. What I mean is that he is operating in a way in the media environment that benefits, entirely is loyal to, and is entirely driven by the desires of a foreign nation. It would seem that way to me. I'm not accusing Ben Shapiro of being a Mossad agent, although if you wanted to ask some questions, you'd be welcome to. You might have some suspicions. You might wonder where the Daily Wire gets all of its money from.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Benjamin Netanyahu was offering untold millions of dollars to Charlie Kirk and TPUSA, you kind of wonder if he's ever given that offer to anyone else, especially in these very important times. Right?
So I don't totally disagree, but I think the way of handling that, at least for me, is much different. So I saw things go south between you and Tucker.
Good job, Megan. Way to redirect that fucking shit show.
That would be enough to collapse the current paradigm and change, though.
Lots of interesting information there. That's why it's good not to be a bootlicker, and don't fall for everything you see or hear, because obviously, Megyn Kelly was trying to butter up to Ben Shapiro, and it actually kind of backfired. But she's only showing one clip of Nick Fuentes. She's almost like that instigator that, I love her to death, don't get me wrong, but she's almost like that instigator that puts herself in the middle, and, like, no one asked her to be in the middle. Like, no one ever thought of her, talked to her, but she just somehow finds a way to, make her way to the middle. But yeah, lots of good information here. I hope we could learn something from all this, about the disavowing and condemning. Why do we have to do it, but you don't have to do it, right? It should go 50-50 both ways. But anyway, I am XYBERJAE. I will be doing reaction videos. IAN CARROLL is going to be one of them. I might do woman propaganda. Shout out to Hayden McDougall for getting me on, reaction videos. He does Nick Fuentes, so check him out. I'll try to put his link in the description below. He does Nick Fuentes, so he does the highlights. That way you don't have to watch, all 5 to 6 hours of Nick Fuentes' Rumble, which could, most people don't have time for that. But just watching 10 to 15 highlight from Women Propaganda when he does Nick Fuentes would be great. I think that suffices. That's how I do it. I never miss an episode. But I'll also be doing Paul Joseph Watson, Tucker Carlson for sure. Maybe sometimes Andrew from Don't Walk Run. I noticed his channel has been kind of slowing down lately with all this Trump drama. But yeah, without further ado, that's going to be today's episode. Remember, this is episode 1 because I will get better at this. I know this one was a little slow. You can tell I'm new to this. But I will get better. And, check me out on Instagram. Check me out on X, Rumble, and Twitch. I'm on Twitch now. At XYBERJAE. That's XYBERJAE. I'll see you next time. See you in the cyberpunk world.